Julia Gillard is back from holidays and spoiling for a fight.
I am back from leave and I'm raring to go.
Power bills have become the new petrol prices. For too long, some state governments have been increasing their revenue at the expense of the family electricity bill. That has to stop.
She's got to be kidding. Seriously, Julia Gillard has got to be kidding.
Obviously, she's finally seen an electricity bill from the Lodge or Kirribilli House.
Why didn't she condemn Anna Bligh for price rise after price rise after price rise?
I think it is gold medal hypocrisy for the Prime Minister to blame the states for price rises when every single price rise has gone through a Commonwealth regulator.
I want solutions to the table for COAG to adopt by the end of the year.
I mean, with all due respect, the Prime Minister has the credibility of a cane toad.
It seems to me if he's using terminology like that, he's not trying to win the argument.
Julia, it's Will again. I'm wondering, do you have an opinion on the power prices? Did someone already ask you about that?
The Prime Minister, I think, is simply trying to distract from the fact that the carbon tax is in now.
These are Julia Gillard's power price rises.
She puts in place the granddaddy of electricity taxes.
The whole point of a carbon tax is to raise your power price. If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't work.
We've been upfront that carbon pricing was going to make a 10% difference to electricity prices.
This is a government which suffers from TDD, truth deficit disorder.
The more they invest in the poles and wires, then the greater the dividends they get.
This is an absolute furphy from the Prime Minister.
Tony Abbott appeared to contradict several prominent Liberals today.
There is a legitimate issue to raise is has the level of investment been excessive? Has there been gold plating?
The state Labor governments used transmission as a milking cow and ripped consumers off.
I can't get myself caught up here.
We won't lightly use the big stick of regulation of stronger powers for the energy regulator and the ACCC.
They can carry on with their political blackmail all they like in terms of Canberra. You know, they can pee on every post they like.
It's a stick we hold and which we will use if required.
Some Labor MPs are worried the tactic will backfire. One told the ABC every time he mentions the carbon tax, his constituents want to kill him.
Every time the power bill goes up, the Prime Minister has got a smile on her face because that's the carbon tax.
One way or another, we're going to get this done.
The reality is she's got the power. She's got the power now.